Good morning, it's the 12th of October 2010 and this is your daily outlook. China lifts its reserve requirements for 6 commercial banks. Dollar trading retrieved some of its losses from the previous week in what was an uninspiring night, with US and Canada bond markets closed due to Columbus Day holidays. In other key developments, China has raised reserve requirements by 50 base points for 6 large commercial banks overnight in an attempt to subdue the pace of the economy. The euro lost ground against the greenback on Monday's trade. In domestic news, IMF's Khan suggested the IMF would allow for more time for Greece to repay loans, prompting an optimistic rally in euro stocks. The euro traded with a low of 138.67 and a high of 140.11 before closing the day at 138.75. Looking ahead, ECB President Trichet is scheduled to speak at the Economic Club in New York. The sterling eased further in Asian trade on Tuesday as RICS house price index fell to -36 from -32 to record its lowest reading since May 2009, whilst BRC retail sales also fell to 0.5% from a previous 1%, justifying the Bank of England's disregard to near-term inflationary pressures. The sterling traded with a low of 158.70 and a high of 159.62 before closing the day at 158.71. CPI figures for the month of September are due for release and are forecast at 0.5% month-on-month, 3.1% year-on-year. The Australian dollar eased on news of China raising reserve requirement for several commercial banks. Although selling pressure was limited when it was released that details of the reserve requirement were only in place for a 2-month period. The Aussie traded with a low of 0.9822 and a high of 0.9906 before closing the day at 0.9838. Currencies to watch out for: the euro dollar and Aussie dollar. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 138, with a preference to enter into long positions at 138.10. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 0.9730, with a preference to enter into long positions at 0.9730. Today's calendar of market movers: UK Consumer Price Index will be released. Now on to equity markets. US equities closed positive yesterday, with the SP 500 up 0.01% and the Dow closing up 0.04%. European bourses were positive, with the FTSE up 0.26%, the DAX was up 0.28% and the CAC closed up 0.14%. The time of writing, China's Shanghai Index was up 1.26% and the Hang Seng down 0.52%. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma Andrew from the easy-forex dealing room. Have a great day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.